Hello everybody, Jet here, and welcome back to my Kraka Drak playthrough as the Norse Dwarfs using Cataph's Norse Dwarfs mod, allowing me to play these guys, which is linked down in the comments, guys. And we are doing well. We are pushing back the forces of, well, not chaos, well, kind of chaos in the Norskins here. Not quite got the power to push there yet, and obviously we've got to keep an eye on this force here, but we're slowly building up the territory we've got, and I'm just about to go and wipe out this rebellion there. Ooh, let's give you the Ruinous Grudge, so extra weapon strength while fighting Norska and Skaven. See, I don't think I'm powerful enough to take this.
Master of Runecraft. If you say so, Beardling.
Let's go at least threaten it, though. I mean, I can always siege it out if needs be. I've suspected as much there. So I'm going to have to deal with this, then double time it back this way to deal with the other army. But that was expected, so... Yes, I will trade with you. I will trade with as many people as possible because that is where most of my income is coming from. Just do want to be a bit careful with the Skaven because that does mean, though I'm at peace with the Skaven at the moment, if somebody were to siege my capital, I would have problems. So I should have sent a force down into the mountains, down there. Whatever these mountains are called, I can't remember what they're called. But down into the mountains to just capture a few settlements from the orcs. But I've been a little preoccupied up here in the north. This is actually the more tricky thing with this, is actually managing to hold, you know... It's building up because I've got to remove the chaos corruption, so you can't just zerg through. I mean, I could just zerg through and leave weakened people behind me, but it's far better, I think, to do a slow progression through. I mean, the second I can get the third army out, we'll be in a much, much stronger position. Ooh, we have a grudge. Defeat Wulfric in battle. Oh, that's Wulfric. Interesting.
Casting the runes. Somni. For Karazanko.
Let's do this. This is a risky one. This is going to be a tricky battle, guys. May not win. I should say that I should be able to do this okay. They've got a fairly decent force. They've got a better... I mean, I am assaulting, so they should have the better position. My Dowie are slightly weakened at the moment. That said, I've got Ulfgar, who is a very good lord here. So we'll have to see how this goes. See, if I was them, I'd just hold that hill, but they won't. They will charge. Unfortunately, they will have a bit of an advantage due to the hill.
Let the vengeance begin! Dwarf warriors, Begrimnir!
Spreading my line like that so we get the benefit of encourage. I'm going to put all these guys to one flank, actually. You can go over here, you can go here, just to spread my lords out within that nicely as well. Putting these guys on one flank because I want to be able to get them round the sides and shooting into the enemy much faster here. I really want to get that flank fire going as early as possible, basically, so that I'm breaking the enemy quicker. Now those chariots I'm going to have to watch. Let's just double time as everything moves into range. Take these guys off fire at will for now.
Go, Kazu!
Let's hit them. Engage fire at will. You guys can turn in that way a bit. Let's hit them fast. Ooh, that's a bit of an annoying. We are going to get a little covered here.
I will do it. Move to attack. Move. Move now. We demand blood. Crash all.
Let's hit those chariots next.
For the High King. Shield bearers, all.
Straight into there to hold that line. These chariots are a pain in the butt. Ooh, he is suffering there against their lord. I may need to... That is a skin wolf lord, which is always a harder one to deal with. We're going to support here next. Let's hit that unit, support there. This is not going as well as I'd hoped. We are taking a lot of damage here. You need to pull out. Let's try and get Ulfgar over here. In fact, let's get you guys firing on them. But why are you in there? Never mind, you can charge over to the side there. Come on, shred that lord. He's a bit taller, so we should be able to hit him. That's what we needed. And that's the danger of skin wolves. They are very glass cannony. And he's down. Let's hit those trolls next. Then we take these guys out, then we're going to start getting around the side like I originally planned. Hit them because they are armor piercing. Oh, they're already out of ammo. Let's not bother about them. Take that chariot down quick. This is the lovely thing about having your formations like this. It's quicker to turn. Right, let's get ourselves onto the edge like I originally planned then.
It is a reckoning! Aye, it's about time for the Karazanko!
Let's throw a volley into these guys. Come on, break, 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 break! Ooh, those trolls are gonna hurt. Hit the trolls next. We're holding, we're taking damage, but we're holding, and that's what the Dowie do. However, that unit's taken some damage.
Get moving! For the ancestor gods! They have wronged us! Let the vengeance begin!
I'm a little concerned about this fight over here, but once we start freeing units up over here... Okay, let's hit them next. Now we're behind them, shooting into them. We'll start doing a lot more damage. See, we're already breaking them. Hit those trolls again. And we're beginning to break a lot more units here now. That we're beginning to perma-break quite a few of these. I'm going to disengage one unit to go over there and help. They're not going to take too long to break now. And we've got the masser out. Again, not won by fancy tactics, won by forming a line and holding it, guys. And that's an entire other territory we've got there. This would be a really solid place to try and get peace on this war. That skin wolf was vicious. He did nearly kill this guy. This Thane was so close to death. But you saw just how quickly the skin wolf goat was down. That is their danger. Until you get the armoured skin wolves, they are so vulnerable to missile fire. I should have probably just put a unit onto him earlier, but I was trying to get rid of the other nasty units, so Actually, you see, these guys, I left them up for too long. They did a lot of damage to me. They're armor piercing, so they're very dangerous to deal with. So, Ooh, no, I'm just going to occupy.
I've little time for talking.
Oh, I see. You still won't accept a peace treaty just yet, but he's much, much weakened now. Where's my other army?
My axe thirsts for war.
It's a nice, easy victory.
We march.
Then there's double time back down this way again,
King commands.
which will probably cause him to turn. Okay, so Cromson, what are we giving you now? Oh, another... Oh, no, we're not. We're going down this tree, aren't we? Actually, do I really need to? Oh, that. I'm going to go for that, the Inquiring Mind. I do want to buff him up more. No, I'm going to buff him up now. We've got Lightning Strike. I've got reasonable replenishment. That's what I really want. But no, I'm going to go down this one to start with, simply because that's really nice. Basically, I want to get everything with him, and he's not got too many talents, so we should get there. Well, we've got a choice of Rune of Fury, the Rune of Fury of your Rune of Fury, which isn't the best one, but I want that one as well. And his Feign. Ooh. Let's go down there. That's only 3%, whereas that was better. Okay.
Thirsts for war.
Ooh, we have an island. Doesn't look like Teclis is doing so well here. The Vampire Coast, who we're going to be able to play soon, are doing quite nicely. And I wonder which one we're going to go for. Do you think it's going to be the Public Order and removing corruption guys? Not that we're taxing this province.
To war.
And Ulfgar has leveled as well. Again, we're going to go up that one. Purebred. Make sure he's doing as much as he can to remove that. Now that's... He's got a mammoth. We are a bit weakened here, so... We'll see what they do. Even though I have a grudge, I would accept a peace treaty at this point, just to consolidate my gains. He doesn't actually have much territory left now, so I think we have won this war, but it's going to be, you know, it's not going to be a straightforward. Yep, you can have a non-aggression pact. It's not going to be quite as straightforward as taking the rest, because he's still got a couple of decent armies, but we are getting there. As once we've done this, we're going to go and invade the Norskans across the sea from us, and we will take out this Skaven settlement. But the other thing I need to be wary of is I do need to make sure I've got a strong garrison over here long run of at least a couple of armies. Because when chaos comes, I am going to be the front line. And that is dangerous for me. Well, they don't seem to be doing... It seems to be going a bit back and forth up there, but that's fine. I'm surprised there's not been much Confederation in the Empire, though the thing which tends to drive the Confederation in the Empire is Norscan incursions, which haven't been happening because I've been battering the Norskans, so... extra money. I'm a little concerned because while they're...
I travel the world seeking jewels.
Because I'm not getting much in the way of replenishment here. Because of a setup we've got, and we are quite weakened.
I will not.
That mammoth will be a pain in the butt to deal with.
Onward.
That'll do.
It is time.
Now we've got you. We're going to advance there.
I've little time for talking.
Still won't accept peace. Let's see if there's anybody else I can get trading with. Will you guys trade with me?
Greetings. We may not be the Empire.
Yeah, I'll pay. Yeah, I'll make that back in a couple of turns, and we can have a non-aggression pact as well.
Look upon my eternal.
Why don't you like me? Yeah, how rude.
With great power. You disobey.
We're doing very well on trade here, actually. I think we've got pretty much everybody who will actually trade with us trading with us just now.
Let's begin.
And you can keep heading up the coast. I'm probably not going to get you able to trade with Vampire Coast, guys, but...
Got that.
I think things are going reasonably. My income is a little lower simply because I've turned it off in a couple of places, tax in a couple of places, while we're consolidating. As I said, I would go for a peace treaty at this point if they would accept it. Oh, they're trying to be sneaky. It's how cute. They're trying to come around and charge into my centre, and I'm just going to use the underway to go underneath those mountains and stop them. If I can this turn. Might not have enough range, but I'll be able to do it next turn, certainly. And to be fair, that's where I need to be a bit more than anywhere else. That said, I'm surprised the Brass Keep hasn't driven some extra confederating in the Empire. That said, Hochland's been taking the brunt of it, and it's been taking it nicely. I was expecting the Brass Keep to be causing far more devastation, and that does have to be dealt with. And you know, Brass Keep looks like a lovely place for a dwarven hold. It's in some nice little hills there. So if we take that, we could close the entrance and oh, we definitely need to do some renaming now, don't we? Ice Drake Fjord, I believe. It's not the worst name. No, actually, I'm going to keep that one.
Let us begin.
See, I can come under here if I want. Which I'm going to do. And we're going to hold here. Where the corruption is burning off nice and quickly now. Ooh. Get to the next level of this. Well, I don't have, and I do want. In fact, I'm going to drop this one. I'm going to build something else here next turn.
Forwards.
Pick up that island.
Let us be about this.
Let's recycle a few items. See, we can't get the best items because we don't have the things for them. I'm not going to get rid of anything yet, but I'm going to check what my lords have next turn because I'm not being doing enough tweaking at the moment. He had range left to move, didn't he, after picking up that port, that load of sea wreckage. Oh, here they come! I don't know what's in that army, so that could be a nasty army. If that's a fully levelled Norscan army, that could be very bad for me. Why didn't they hit the Brass Keep? I guess the Brass Keep has quite high defences. So I'm thinking there's nothing there from the army. There could be a lot in the actual settlement. I remember back when old Total War games, guys, wouldn't even, didn't even give you, words, which are failing me. Old Total War games didn't give you garrisons, so you had to build a garrison in your settlements. That's quite a while ago, though. In fact, other games did that too. Civ games did that. You know, cities had to be garrisoned in the original one, I believe. Which was just a pain. I like the way you now get an automatic garrison in the settlements, because it kind of makes sense. And then you can augment it. Now, maybe you should be able to burn it off for quick recruitment. That'd be a nice feature, actually. A way of being able to turn your garrison into an army, but leave your settlement undefended, which would have public order bonus negatives and all sorts.
On to glory. For the
Denied.
what?
That's a weird-ass army. We're going to move in here. Stare across each other across the plain.
Interesting things, stunty.
How rude. We found someone else. There we go. We found some lizard men. And here, I'm going to get this. Do we want that one, or do we want to save up for this one? 10 turns. That would give me more growth as well. We're going to do that next turn. I'm going to push out some extra growth buildings here, I think. Going to push out the additional growth there. We're just going to hold here for now.
Fool! Lord of Clan Morgrim.
No, I'm powerful, strong enough now. I'm going to move forwards just to threaten him and push him out of my territory. Basically, I think they've got these two armies. So if I can threaten them out, push them out of my territory, you know, I mean, we've got a grudge against Wulfric, so dealing with that's not necessarily a bad thing, but ideally what we want to be doing is we want to be... Ah, there we go. Ooh, now, is it worth chasing him down? What I don't want them is to come together and get behind me. However, I have the mobility here to stop them.
You dare approach a lord?
Yes, we will give you a defense. Oh, he's at war with the Empire. I didn't want to do that. Sorry, Empire. Oops. Empire's going to be annoyed by me. Then again, the Empire love me, so... I love how stale, how stable this has actually been, really. Not much has changed. Yeah, you can have Defensive Alliance. No, part of me, the more I think about it, the more I do. Because they've said we're going to get, you know, factions play with the new DLC. They've said we're going to get factions playable in the old world and the new world. And we're doing pirates. The Pirates of the Coast. of the vampire pirates. But a little bit in the back of my brain is saying if they're doing that, it would be very cool if they dropped the Pirates of Saratoga as well with it, with some of the same mechanics. Now, it would be a lot extra to do because they'd have to make new units to them as well. But it's just sitting in the back of my mind that it would fit this DLC so well, especially as either the 4th Legendary Lord has something extra to do, or the 3LC.
Yes.
I hate fighting that amount of stuff.
Master of Runecraft. I'm leaving. Onward.
I'm not moving too far into their territory. Next turn I'm going to be using this. Oh, it does do? I hadn't realised that gives us negative public order. I guess the next level will give us more negative public order. It does generate income as well. I hadn't realised that. Oh, and we've got global caps on some of these units. Which I don't know how to see what my caps are.
Shoulder axes, lads. We move.
I know I can see a few more up there, but we'll find more by going this coast before discovering them. Then we'll discover the elves all a bit later on. Let's level Kraka Drak. Yeah, we are getting some extra corruption spread here. Here is struggling. This thing, we are constantly going to have to fight against chaos corruption here, so I may need to do some bits and pieces just to try and fix that. As we level up, we'll get another, we'll get another rune thing. Ooh, that's what I kind of suspected was going to happen. I do not want to be fighting that battle. But we may well have pulled them out of position there. That's fine. It actually works really nicely. We can take Niglathi Plain there, so that actually gives us an opportunity. They may well go and hit Doomkeep, but if they hit Doomkeep, they're not going to have a garrison to protect them.
Aye. Let's hear what you have to say.
Yes. He's obviously had a war. Oh no, he probably lost territory to Norska, which these guys then took to consolidate. Oh, and Brass Keep may be about to fall. But as I suspect it's got a really solid garrison, so. And Ulfgar has levelled up from running away tactically. I really would like to get a peace treaty going to consolidate, but it's just not going to happen unless I batter them. I hate these. It's the same option both times, basically.
For the wisdom of the lair, tag them to battle.
This time we're going to occupy it.
I do. I'm going.
We're going to pull back.
Rune, Ricky.
And we're going to get ourselves some Norse guns.
My anger burns bright.
Give him a bit more armour. And this, guys, is where we're going to be leaving this one. So not too much, as a slow push through, as I did say. As always, thank you very much for watching. I do hope you are enjoying this. Please feel free to pop any comments on the comment section or jump over to my Discord and say hi. There is a link to my Discord in the comments as well as the description, as well as links to my Twitter and my Patreon. Thank you very much for your time.